Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Mbappe! So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fired deep towards the back post. Mbappe, Olise, out of play for a goal kick. Ribéry going face to face with his great rival. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Mignon with the clearance. And here's Mbappe. Caught offside that time. Kalulu spots it and intercepts. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's run loose here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Plays a delicate ball. Camavinga. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Mbappe! Goal! France! And France are in front!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's an errant pass. Out for a throw. Olise promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Ribéry. Mignon can pick that up. Hernandez. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great defending, strong and determined. Saliba. And it's Rabiot. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He has found the way through. Wriggles his way through. And that should get the job. He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Rabiot, under an awful lot of pressure, and that's really well manoeuvred.
France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
No, it's not getting there. And that was very necessary. Koundé, Thuram, now it's Thuram. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that has been knocked clear. And he's managed to get rid.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
He's in space and looking for options. Kalulu. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the keeper beats it away.
France making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
And it's Ribéry. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, what a ball! Tries a shot! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Foot in. Now it's Thuram. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And Ribéry! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And he's heaved it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Koundé.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Ribéry. Hernandez. Rabiot. Turns and goes back. And he thumps it clear. And he's managed to get free. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's had a hit! Goal! France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critic.
Can he finish?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Nkunku. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that is a routine catch.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock. Chance! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Well, there's the clearance. And that's been won straight back.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Dembele!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guendouzi. And Koundé. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Guendouzi. Hernandez. Nkunku puts his foot on the gas. Time added on 4 minutes. Manuel. Kalulu makes the interception. Dembele. Dembele making good progress on the right-hand side. Mbappe. Decent hit!
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Heads it! It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 8. Changement.
No winner in 90. 30 more to come. Kolomwani with a definite foul there. Kalulu. Now it's some shapes to shoot! Mbappe is magnificent! And that has raised the roof!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a pretty loose pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Olise, and a shot! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
France have their third corner. Mbappe! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Mbappe can't really justify missing that, can he?
Olise, he could be in here. Look at the space here. He's got the shot away! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So gone are all the practice runs. This is when the teams need to start to give of their best in a bid to go all the way. Tweaking and experimentation now behind them. Margins of error reduced to zero. Peak performance needed to get through these most gruelling and unforgiving of qualifiers. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So here we are again then, Jim. A tournament so long in the waiting.
Well, right now the players are looking relaxed enough. Inside they might be feeling a little bit different, but...
Shot a goal! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front!
Japan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. More and more pressure on the ball here. Itoma. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Japan leading here thanks to... Great chance! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Might be danger here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, look at the... Tries a shot! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Japan find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Kubo. Kubo! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Japan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Engages and forces him off the ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Has a look and has a go. And that's past the post.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Endo promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a Kura. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gets a good foot in there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Japan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And the shot's on here. Big chance! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a Kura. And Endo. And the finish! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shotani, that's going right the way across. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Shot could be on. He's got the shot away! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Japan dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Played back. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Has a shot! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, that's a key interception. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Look at the space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This match was 71,898.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, played right into his path. Now there's a... Can he find the finish? Oh, taken with style. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution for Japan. Number 10. Coming on to replace
Japan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Japan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Opts to play it back. It's out for a goal kick. So there's going to be another change here. Kubo being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Oh, super ball. There's the hit. It's in. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Aim forwards. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, important interception. He's going for goal! This time, surely! He's scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Mitoma. There's the shot! And the counter is on. Picked out brilliantly. And again! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 23,
And now he has two.
Messi. Messi.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Endo. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Opts to play it back. And the shot! Goal! Japan!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have had the first significant moment It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And he's managed to get rid. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Shiotani. Son Heung-min. Climbs up big! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. There will be a throw-in. There's the hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Japan with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Chance to shoot! Shot at goal! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Japan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
South Korea really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Lee Kang-in. Mitoma. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Japan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball, and he was alert to it. Tries a shot! Tries to get it clear. Oh, given away. And through to the goalkeeper. Endo. And the pass is intercepted. Kim Min-jae. And he has been fouled there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, perfectly measured that. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Japan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, shooting chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's having a go! And the keeper read that really well.
Japan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Corner number 2 then. South Korea have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kim Min-jae. That's Lee Kang-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. So much time and space here. Chooses to go back. Great chance! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Japan, and there is the half-time whistle. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Japan have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep... Has a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
South Korea have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Might be dangerous. And the finish! Goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Son Heung-min. He's had it taken off him. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's played it in low. Kim Min-jae cuts it out. Son Heung-min. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Can he latch on to this? And he's onside. Goalkeeper's ball. Taken back almost at once. Mitoma. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's had a hit! Oh, impressive strike.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Substitution for Japan. Number 19.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's in here! Can he finish? And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And yes, it's him again. Couple of changes then in quick succession. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Now it's Son Heung-min, and that's really well manoeuvred. Japan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. That's a pretty loose pass. Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kim Min-jae. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mitoma. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now the hit! Oh, denied at the last.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Mitoma.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
There's the shot!
Substitution for Japan. Number 10,
So, third corner of the game.
38. Coming on the field, number 23, Ohashi. Number 8, Canada.
Chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Kamada. Pass somewhat off target. Gets a good foot in there. Good spot, he's seen the run. Big chance! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 23,
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ohashi.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's certainly... He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
The goal scorer for Japan.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
23, Ohashi. Ohashi. Ohashi.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Just 5 minutes left. Lobbed in behind. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kamada. Oh, super find. He's one-on-one, surely! And a shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that is expertly dealt with. Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. That is ended up in no man's land. Japan have reclaimed it. Now it's Kamada. Kim Min-jae. Lee Kang-in.
Well,
and that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So that's got things underway. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's through here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's an excellent interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's hard to overlook the engine of this team, this guy, Wataru Endo. He's an effective shield, we know that, in front of the defence. That's his job. Always keeping a solid structure to things. But he becomes...
Can he finish? Goal! Japan! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mitoma. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
After 12 minutes is number 19.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Driving forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Oh, this looks sharp. Japan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Shiotani. And it's Shiotani. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. There's the hit! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Japan find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kubo. Endo. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kubo. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it, and again! This time, surely!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shot a goal! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He is just caressing the ball. No way through, so back it comes. He's going for goal! Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, looks a smashing ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good-looking ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Japan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Looks to go up and over. Chance with a header! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Played into space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's dealt with that really well. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that has been cut short. And the counter is on.
2 added minutes has been
No way through there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great chance! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Japan have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Japan have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, the shot could be on here. Time and again they are repelled. And the shot! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a fabulous ball. Kubo. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, now here's a good battle. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to clear it. Turns and goes back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's really well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. Mitoma. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shotani. Kubo. That's the throw.
Substitution for Japan. Number 10, number 19, number 38, number 14.
Oh, well played, well played. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Coming on the field, number 23, Ohashi, number 7, Minamino, number
Oh, there's a
8,
probing ball.
Kamada, number 39, number 40.
Now it's Kamada. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Foot in. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Kamada! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
No, he's not getting past him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. He's there to get rid. That is good alertness. Looking tidy in possession here. Kamada. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away, and a shot! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 23, Ohashi.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quick.
Big chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, what has happened here? Opts to play it back. Has a go!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice ball, and he's in. Minamino! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he thumps it clear. 4 extra minutes added on. Has a shot! So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided. He likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left and right. And he's very clever as well at ghosting his way into the penalty box, undetected, and popping up with the odd goal.
Okay, interesting. Oh, what a mistake! Goes down, but nothing given. Duan. Kubo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's played him through. And he's certainly on... Has a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And it's been taken short. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Akura. Kubo. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Distributed tidily. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Minamino did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he was quick to react.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Japan still without a single shot on target. And that is a little undercooked. Played back in. There's the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Endo. Japan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Mitoma. Here's Minamino. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Face to face. Can he put it away? And he's following up. Goal! Japan! That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options.
And the finish! There it is! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Kubo. Now it's Minamino. Endo does really well to win the ball there. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Played out to the right. And he's taking... Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Endo. Minamino. He's gone forward. Oh, that's a key interception.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That's a little off target. Doan. Endo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kubo. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Crossed into the middle. Cleared away. Doan. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good running with the ball. Kubo. No, that's been intercepted. Mitoma. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back on the... He's having a go! Oh, that was venomous. Oh, no, this does not look... He's got the shot away! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And now he has two.
Number 38.
Japan take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be a goal kick. Duan. Kubo.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's Akura. There's the hit! That's really well cleared. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's good vision. Mitoma.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
That's good play from him.
He's had a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Minamino. It's Doan. It's Akura. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the runner. That looks a good... Mitoma! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Kubo. Aimed beyond the defence. Cleared without complication.
Substitution in progress.
Keeper's dealt with that. Gets good distance on it. Kamada wins the duel this time. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Mitoma, and he's managed to get free. Strong running down that left flank. And a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So all square, and not for the first time.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me. Japan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Kamada. Shot a goal! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Japan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Hits one! He's scored! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 23, Ohashi.
Japan could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Stood up well to him there.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Yep, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So, third corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Endo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Wataru Endo, to me, Peter, really makes up the heart, the legs and the lungs of the team. He has a tactical intelligence.
Oh, smashing header! And he's straight offside. And the keeper's got it again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's Akura. Opts for safety. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Australia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super find. Big header! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Oh, he's bustling through here. That's a shade optimistic. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Tries to get it clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, there's the clearance. Shotani. He'll try from distance. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that has been cut short.
Australia really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Defending of the desperate variety. Skims one, hits one! It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
And he's had it nicked away. Shiotani spots it and intercepts. Oh, good. He's got the shot away! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Has a go! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Japan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Gets a good foot in there.
Japan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now he's off and running, and he's intervened well there. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared away. Australia are looking to go forward now. Real chance! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And now he has 2. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Japan couldn't really be more what.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Things are looking good for our
Japan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Perhaps here, the most significant 45 minutes in their group stage. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's been picked out. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's gone for the shot. Oh, crossbar! And he's following up. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent hit! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
A case now of complete control. Time and again they are repelled.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts.
Great chance! And yes, it's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
After 57 minutes is number 11.
So is this the start of a comeback? With Toma. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Japan choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Japan, number 10. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
So we've reached the hour mark.
The attendance for this
And
match
no, that was never going to make it.
550.
Can he latch on to this? Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Substitution for Japan, number 38.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Japan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Can he get onto this? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution for Japan,
Japan making consecutive changes here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. Big chance! And he's been shifted off it. Can he finish? And one more try!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Toma. Showing good feet. No foul, says the referee. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gently done. Oh, he's found support out wide. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Endo proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high...
And a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So not long left in this now. Japan just need to hold on here and they are through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's a key interception. And that has been knocked clear. He's shifting through the gear. He's had a shot! He can get that clear.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes to add. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kubo. Kamada. And the counter can be on now for Japan. And that should get the job done. They've got a corner here. Corner number 4 coming up here. Mitoma!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And they've got rid. And time is up. Japan are through. They've claimed the prize that they felt was rightfully theirs. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And another fantastic win for the boys today. Thank you very much for your support.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. There's the whistle and here we go. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He's looking to set free a runner. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And here's Kramaric. Beckham. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Sucic. Sosa. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Kovacic. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, look at the shot at goal! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played into space out wide. Juranovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. Musiala has it in a wide position. No foul, says the referee. Kovacic. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Baturina. Now it's Kovacic. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. It's a goal kick. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Kramaric. Croatia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, shooting chance! Baturina. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pasalic. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Van Dijk. Now it's Batistuta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Batistuta. And Batistuta! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And no, he's seen through all of that. Kovacic. Now Baturina. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vardiol. And Juranovic. Modric. Sucic. Kovacic. And he's been shifted off it. Van Dijk. Pedri. And Koundé. Pedri. And it's Van Dijk. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries to get it clear. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Croatia have the chance to go the other way. Juranovic. And Sucic. Spread neatly. And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Here we go again then. And it's Pasalic. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Really fierce, close defending. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That was travelling. It's a really well-measured ball. Sucic. Oh, that's fabulous. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. Kovacic. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, this looks sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Sucic. Modric, and here's Kramaric. Kramaric. And that has been cut short.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
Musiala providing an outlet on that flank.
That's good defensive concentration.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Modric, Kovacic. Just about up to the hour now. Baturina succumbs to the pressure. Time and again they are repelled. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's getting hounded, really hounded. Pasalic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Pretty robust defending.
Now it's Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sucic. Now this could be a chance. Modric.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That is good alertness. And the keeper's got it again. And the counter is on. Sosa. Modric. And Juranovic. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Kramaric. And the shot, Kramaric! And it's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13, el dorsal 22, cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, played through for the wide man. There will be a throw-in. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 6.
Šutalo. Modric. Sucic. Piazza. Pedri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Piazza strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Sosa made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. And the finish! Sticks it away! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Beckham, great hit! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Modric. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, great ball! Sucic. Now Kramaric. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's that. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match And deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Hernandez.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Whistle's gone, that's foul. you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Haaland. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Haaland. There's the hit! Goal! Norway!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
After 21 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
Norway have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Beckham. And here's Mbappe. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared away. And he's gone backward here. Can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can clear their lines. Has a look and has a go. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Bastoni brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckham. Haaland delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Ødegaard. Norway trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Berger.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. And Messi! He scores! Barcelona are back in business. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Number 11, Lionel Messi.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Beckham. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Real chance! Ødegaard. Koundé. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Mbappe. Musiala has a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Berger. Early ball. Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Barcelona finding their passes. Mbappe. Messi. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Ødegaard. And Bob. Surlot. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ødegaard. Now it's Surlot. The referee's awarded a free kick. Berger. Ødegaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Musiala. And that's gone loose. And he can clear it away. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, he's the main threat, so if he attracts much of the attention, then others have to make hay.
Beckham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Batistuta. Haaland has found the net here, of course. That is good alertness. Surlot. Good pressure, determined, intense. Beckham. Musiala. Now it's Batistuta. That pass has been well intercepted. Engages and... Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham. And here's Batistuta.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's beaten the last man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
On the field. Number 7. Number 20. Coming on the field. Number 11. Number 25. Substitution in progress.
Another throw-in. Barcelona making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ødegaard. I think we're just about done here. Haaland, and the shot! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
After 87 minutes.
And yes, it's him again. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he has been fouled there, and that could set him on his way. Xavi Simons. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Batistuta.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
The action has already started. Out to the right.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Could move up a gear here.
Now he's off and running. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here.
Look, movement creates more...
He's got tall. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Wales look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Beckham.
Oh, that's a key interception. Hoisted in. Can he get away here? And he's certainly onside here. Pedri. And it's Messi. And Koundé. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham. And here's Batistuta. And that's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. And here's Batistuta. And he was quick to react. "15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bastoni can get it clear. Played back in. Has a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been cleared. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Musiala. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Beckham. That is a great pick out. Real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Header! Cleared without hesitation. Great hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's Batistuta. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And the counter is on. Pedri. Good, strong midfield running here. Played in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Beckham. Clips it so gently. Oh, well played. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. Goes looking wide. Spread out to the left. Messi trying to keep this in. Batistuta. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Beckham being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. And Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, into the second half and it's still goalless. So we've reached the hour mark. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! It's a goal! Just to pick me up the whole game needs. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Oh, that was vital.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Batistuta pinches it off him. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Beckham is there to clear. Looking to go deep. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Batistuta. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Played out to the left flank. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Back into the middle, and that's not going to reach.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And this is Ronaldo. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. And that has been cleared. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.